It is a warm Friday evening as we prepare for tonight's home opening matchup for the Miami D2 men's club hockey team. Miami hoping to have another season replicate what they did last season, ending up in second place in the national tournament, only falling to Indiana at the very end. Gearing up to go in this ACHA Division II matchup between the Cincinnati Bearcats and the Miami Redhawks. And here we go, puck is dropped. Miami looking to gain possession here at the blue line. Bearcats take it instead, Sawyer Zielinski. Zielinski passes it off, receives it back at the red line. Zielinski dumps it in. Battle for possession in the neutral zone, delayed offside on Cincinnati. They'll touch up as Miami takes possession. It's Drew Lawrence taking it and throwing it up the zone. Trying to chase after it there was Colin Hartwell. Cincinnati regains possession. Back behind his own net with it now is Caden Arcona. Now up the left side, dumping it deep into Miami zone, Matthew Bauman. Taken back by Captain Nathan Sunderhouse, number 8, and dumped back into Miami zone by Brad Baxton. Miami looking to gain possession. Cincinnati takes it back, tries to throw one on Cron, test him early, he shrugs it off. Bearcats hold on to possession. Miami getting a good slap shot off there at the point, testing Logan Givens early in this game. He's up to the task as the Bearcats take it up the other way. Held there by Ryan Cowan. Redhawks advances through the neutral zone. Crossing the line there, John Fratto. Now a battle for the puck. Cincinnati getting the better of Miami out of that puck battle. And the Redhawks take the puck back and start to try to advance it up the other way once again. Battle for the puck at the blue line. Once again, Bearcats get the better of them as Jacob Kempa wins that puck and throws it in deep. Bearcats hold on to possession. Miami struggling a little bit here as they're hemmed into their zone a little early, but now they're taking it out back into neutral ice. Dumped it in deep. Board side battle for the puck. Miami comes out with it. Gangler briefly fighting for it, gets out to Luke Miller, and the Bearcats take it back. Bearcats cross the line, firing a shot there was alternate captain Max Williams. Good defensive stick there by Michael Simeoni to deflect that puck back, prevent a shot on net. Makes Aiden Cron, the goaltender for tonight's Miami Redhawks team, a lot easier. Miami briefly tries to get a chance there at the blue line, taken back and put back into the defensive zone by the Bearcats. Redhawks again looking to advance the puck. Stolen away once more by the Bearcats. A long-range shot on net there by Burns, easily turned aside by Cron. Taken back once again by Simeoni. Advanced up the neutral zone. Moving in with speed here. Firing a shot on net is Daniel Gerling, and that is held on by Logan Givens. Logan Givens, number 29, a freshman goaltender for the Bearcats. Standing at a 5'11", 165. A good portion of the Bearcats team is local from Ohio or the surrounding areas. Logan Gibbons a little different. Logan's originally from Hendersonville, Tennessee, as Miami wins this offensive zone draw. Down below, fighting for it in the boards is Tyler Bell. Bell will bring it up and around. Drops it down low for Barry. Barry loses possession and is taken back by Cincinnati as Jordan Winrod advances it back into the neutral zone. Refight for the puck. Jacob Kempa comes out with it, down below the net. Tried to wrap it around, briefly stolen by Miami, but held into the zone by the Bearcats. Drew Lawrence received the puck there for Miami. And a lead stretch pass to Burlando. Burlando, a nifty move attempt, it looks like. Givens has that. Burlando very nearly getting the better of Logan Givens here. Less than 5 minutes into this opening period of opening night for the Redhawks. But Logan Givens will hold on. Last season, Miami and Cincinnati met 2 times. Miami getting the best of Cincinnati both times. A 5-2 win on October 1st of 2023 and again on the 22nd of 2023. After tonight's game, Miami will go down to Queen City Ice Arena and face Cincinnati tomorrow afternoon on their home turf. Redhawks bring it into the attacking zone, moving in. Michael McCormick with a shot that's turned aside by Givens. Back out to the point, firing a long-range shot there is Marty McCauley. But the Bearcats managed to glove that one down and take it up the other way. Attempting to get a shot there was Sawyer Zielinski. And Zielinski has the puck deflected off and goes out of play. Just over 15 minutes to go here in the first period. 4:51 has passed by as Cincinnati wins their offensive zone draw. Collecting it in the zone defensive zone. Simeoni. Taken back by his opposite number, Ryan Lanaye. And Lanaye fired a shot on Cron, easily turned aside. Well, as we pass the 5-minute mark of this first period, neither goalie been tested very hard, although nearly squeaking past Givens was our opening goal of the night on the home opener for the Miami D2 team. Redhawks gain possession in their own defensive zone off the opening draw. Long range shot on net. That one was made by Matthew Orlowski, easily turned aside by the stick of Givens. Battle for the puck out in front. Cincinnati briefly comes out with it, but Miami regains possession. Orlowski had it picked off of his stick by Kempa. Kempa's been all over the ice so far tonight. Kempa over to Winrod. Winrod drives the net, taken back by Miami. Winrod takes it back again, tries a sharp angle shot, but that sails over Cron and his net. Taken back by the Redhawks. Uh-oh. Puck got fumbled there, bounced off awkwardly off the back of the net, and what would have been a standard behind the net pass almost turned into a disastrous goal, with Miami being on the receiving end, but fortunately, Cron was up to the task. Cincinnati still on the attack. Miami lifts the puck out into neutral ice. Briefly considering going after it was Drew Douglas, but he instead decides to go for a line change. Bearcats again on the attack. Puck is lifted into the Redhawks zone. Battling for it down at the boards, JT Kelly. Kelly advances it to Brooks Gangler, and the whistle goes. 13:34 to go here in period number 1. Still scoreless as Miami takes an offside call. Well, the Redhawks, like I was mentioning earlier in the stream, Redhawks are looking to replicate the season that they had last year. 2nd place in the nation, the ACHA D2, falling only to Indiana, their cross-state rivals, in the final. That game taking place in Missouri has a very large hit there, laid by Drew Lawrence, number 25 for Miami. Bearcats maintain offensive zone pressure, taken back by Lawrence. Puck goes around the corner, picked up and corralled by Brooks Gangler. Turnover there, Cincinnati receives it back. Miami quick to pull it away from the slot, and now coming in with an opportunity here are the Redhawks. Luke Miller on net, and that's stopped and held by Logan Givens. And some extracurriculars going on here. Tussling it up is Hartville native Jack Lamline of the Bearcats, and responding in kind, Gus Anderson from Miami. Gus Anderson, in his sophomore year, one of the larger players on the Redhawks roster, standing at 6 foot even, 180 pounds. Anderson was called up last year from the D3 team after posting 9 goals and 11 points in the first 10 games of the D3 season, and he's stuck on the roster of D2 ever since. Gus Anderson, one of the group of players from Miami from Wayzata, Minnesota. Currently a 19-year-old, but will turn 20 before the end of this season. Quick face-off win by the Bearcats, and that's grabbed and held on by Cron. .52 to go here in the first frame. Miami winning the defensive draw. Battle for the puck on the right side boards, won by Cincinnati, but a good defensive stick there. Laid on by Tyler Bell, brings it back out into neutral ice before Cincinnati retreats back into their zone. Cincinnati breaking the puck out, currently on the stick of Aiden Bepko. Bearcats bring it into the attacking zone. Shot on net, stop by Cron. The rebound is turned away by Lawrence. Another board puck battle. Won by the Bearcats. Out to the point, loading up for a shot there. Caden Ancona. Miami trying to regain possession. Ancona drives the net, puts a shot on net, and it goes just over the net. Miami desperate to get the puck out of there. Will sail the length, but no icing. Forced to recollect it down in deep is Aiden Bepko. And Bepko will get it moving up ice. Small miscommunication there leads to Miami dumping the puck back in. Bepko intended that pass for JT Hosak. Hosak couldn't collect it. Now bringing it up the other way. Bearcats forward Alex Church. Church tries to advance the pass, and Miami will throw it back into neutral ice. Glove down by Jordan Winrod. And regaining possession of it was Alex Church. Tried to put one on net, goes just wide. Winrod fights for it, drops it off for Church. Church around the left side. Moving in, making a shot attempt. That was blocked. The rebound, another shot attempt. That goes just wide of the net. And it looks like we'll have a penalty here. And it will be going against the Redhawks. Or will it? No, as a matter of fact, the script is flipped. What the Bearcats originally thought was going to be a penalty in their favor turns into a penalty on forward JT Hosak of Delaware, Ohio. As the Redhawks D2 team gets their first look at a power play. First power play unit. Brooks Gangler on the right side, Eric Miller on the left side, and centering them up. As it's held on there by Logan Givens. Centering them is Colin Hartwell. Backing them up on defense, Michael McCormick, their point shooter. And then on the left side, defenseman Tyler Bell. Speaking of McCormick, puck gets to him. He'll bounce it off the low-end boards. Hartwell gets it all the way out back to McCormick. McCormick with a long-range shot. The rebound off the post! And it looks like another penalty's coming to the Bearcats. Miami's going to get a 5-on-3 here. Eric Miller ringing it off the near side post as he attempts to tuck it home when Logan Givens made the attempt. And now going to the box is defenseman Brad Baxton of Mentor. So Miami will have a 1 minute and 28-second long 5-on-3 power play. The Redhawks elect to keep their same unit on as they win the faceoff. Gets it out to McCormick. McCormick back for Bell. Bell to McCormick. Puck dropped down low. Back out to McCormick at the point, taking a shot. What a good block there by the Cincinnati captain. Out for Bell. Bell down low, short side. Out for McCormick, scores! Michael McCormick was an absolute bullet. And that will open the scoring and the season for the Redhawks. Still 1:05 to go on the original penalty to JT Hosak. So Miami not only opens the scoring with 9:58 to go in the first period, but they will continue to have the pressure as another 1:37 remains on the clock for a power play. Redhawks win that face-off too. Now they switch off to their second unit. Taking a tumble there, Ford Matthew Orlowski. Battle for the puck on the right side boards. Orlowski almost gets it into the offensive zone, not quite. Held on at the back end by Ryan Cowan. Cowan now takes the advance. Trying to center it out in front there for Luke Miller, but that bounces off a Cincinnati stick. Stolen away by Orlowski. Orlowski looking for the wraparound, slips and falls. And now with the handle on the puck is Berlando. And we've got another delayed penalty coming to Cincinnati again, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 once again. Going to the box now, defenseman Aiden Bepko. One of the biggest bodies on the Cincinnati roster, standing at a formidable 6'3". But now, after getting scored on shorthanded, the Bearcats have to deal with yet another 5-on-3 penalty. That penalty was an interference call on Bepko, or excuse me, a roughing call. And the 5-on-3 begins again with Miami's first unit back out. McCormick, the goal scorer. Back to Bell. Down low now, corralled by Miller. Back to Bell. Bell down to Miller. Back to Bell, over to McCormick. Puck gets back to McCormick. Down low for Hartwell. Hartwell, sharp angle shot. That's stopped. The rebound. Kick save there by Logan Gibbons and cleared by Max Williams. Cron comes out of his net, plays that puck. Bell looks to reload for the Redhawks. Tried to get the stretch pass for Hartwell, gets just barely past his stick, and that'll be icing against the Redhawks. .836 to go here in the first period. Still 15 seconds left on that penalty. Redhawks take the puck back off their defensive zone draw following the icing. Hartwell chases after that puck. Board side battle. McCormick goes in, chasing after the puck, battling for it. Nathan Sunderhouse takes his man down and manages to clear it. Man back on for Cincinnati. Sharp angle shot attempt there was made by Jacob Kempa. Goes harmlessly wide. Taken down at the ice and thus leading to an offside. Eric Miller. Still 46 seconds to go on this man advantage as an extended series of penalties has led to 2 separate 5-on-3 power plays and thus far 1 power play goal by the Redhawks. Taking this face-off now, Nate Berlando. Berlando manages to win it back. Collected by Cowan. Advances the puck back forward, receiving it. Luke Miller. Miller bodies up his man. Just narrowly overskating the puck there was Anderson, and the puck is cleared by the Bearcats. 23 seconds to go on this power play. Cron again coming out of his net to play it. Looping it around the boards was Cowan. Trying to advance it up the other way was Berlando, but nobody was home. Briefly taken by Cincinnati before it was recollected by Orlowski. And that will do it for the man advantage for Miami. Net front attempt there made by Anderson. He was trying to feed Orlowski, but the puck was interrupted. Now it gets back to Luke Miller. Out across. Orlowski with a close range shot. That was stopped by Givens. Now in the corner with it. Berlando. Berlando down below the net. Close range, sharp angle shot made there by Anderson. That was turned aside again by Givens. And the Bearcats will clear it out to neutral ice. Rebound and scores! Well, that's the response that the Bearcats were looking for. Final 6.5 minutes here of period number 1. And tying that game back up is Jacob Kempa. Kempa is sophomore. Or excuse me, not Kempa, that was Jordan Winrod. Winrod is sophomore out of Medina, Ohio. And now, the Bearcats looking to be in a pretty good position as what was once a 1-0 trail is now a tie game despite taking 3 short order penalties. Face-off won by the Bearcats. Kempa will dump it in. Bounces off the boards below the net. Recollected by the Redhawks. Simeone with it. Simeone advances it up to Hartwell. Hartwell stretched past to McCormick. McCormick fighting for it at the top of the circles. McCormick, a fancy dangle out in front. Almost batting that one home on the cross crease attempt was Eric Miller, but just barely couldn't get everything on it, and it goes a little wide. McCormick with another shot attempt, blocked away. Another attempt out there in front by Eric Miller, but that was turned away by Givens. This McCormick, Hartwell, Miller line so far has been off to a rousing good start and is generating a ton of offense for Miami. As a quick shot there is gloved down by Givens once again. Eric Miller with a series of close-range shot attempts. Pretty high danger, but Givens turns them all aside, culminating with a glove save to keep this game 1-1. 5:43 to go here in the first period. Taking that face off, John Fratto. Bearcats get the better of him on that. Taking it around his own zone, Brad Baxton. Miscommunication as Connor Burke's forced to retreat. Turnover, Miami takes it. Orlowski was looking for the centering pass, bounced off a skate, and he collects it again on the left side. Back for Bell at the point. Bell across, shrugged aside there by Givens. Another shot attempt there by Bell, swallowed up by Givens. Now Miami has all the pressure. Fratto up at center once again. Winged by Orlowski and Drew Douglas, but Cincinnati wins the face-off again. And they will take it into neutral ice. Big hit attempt there by Drew Douglas. Didn't get all of his man. Bell across for his partner, JT Kelly. Puck bounces off a stick. Cincinnati holds it in their zone. Bepko puts it around. It's on the stick of Ancona. Now the Bearcats ahead with some pressure. Bringing it around. Bearcats narrowly managed to keep it in. After a good pick attempt there by Orlowski. Battle for the puck at the boards. Gets to the side, and Cron puts his blocker down, and will hold on to that. 4:28 to go here in this first period. Still tied at 1. After a 5-on-3 power play goal by Michael McCormick to open the scoring on this season. And then a quick answer by the Bearcats off the stick of Jordan Winrod. Now taking the face off for the Hawks for Luke Miller. Puck bounces off a skate. Miami still trying to advance it out of the defensive zone, and they do now. Gangler had it on the boards, got turned over to Cincinnati, and they'll throw it back in deep. Cron below his net to play it. Cron for Cohen. Cohen tried to get it for Zaharansky, but Zaharansky falls. But now Miami on the rush. A rebound attempt across the crease there, made by Gus Anderson, but that misses just wide of the net. Held in at the line, glove down by Zaharansky. Big hit laid there by Miller. Miller takes the puck now. Miller with it on the left side. Drops it back off for Zaharansky. Zaharansky lays it across for Cohen. Cohen a shot. That bounces off some bodies and goes harmlessly wide of the net. Now with it, making a quick move on the boards, it's Anderson. Anderson back for Zaharansky. Zaharansky moving in with some room. Back down for Anderson on the bumper. Tried to center the pass, no one's home, and that'll be almost cleared out by the Bearcats, but gloved down by Cohen. Battle for the puck down below the net. Bearcats hold on. All the way out, Zaharansky gloves it down a second time. Miscommunication there off the puck collection, though, will lead to the puck going all the way down for an icing on the Bearcats. 3 minutes exactly to go here in period number 1. Miami starting to build some momentum off these last few rush attempts. Starting to look initially like a troubling situation for Miami, where they could have come out only tied after 3 power play attempts, is now starting to look in their favor. Bring it back now, Nate Berlando. Berlando flanked on each wing by Jude Berry and Daniel Gerling, as the modest Miami crowd jeers the Bearcats centerman getting kicked out. Bearcats will drive it all the way down the ice once again, and an icing is called on them for the second time in a row. So Berlando getting his second face-off attempt in a row. Nate Berlando, a freshman from Canonsburg, Pennsylvania. He won the face-off, but the feed attempt by Simeone bounced off a body and gets all the way down into Miami's defensive zone. Misplay below the net, out in front. Miami fortunately manages to take it back. Slipping on his feet was Marty McCauley. Turns into an offensive opportunity off the post. Bringing it off the post there. Daniel Gerling. Again, Miami turning detriments into opportunities, as what was almost a giveaway right in front of Cron turned into a 2-on-1. Down below the net again is Gerling. Gerling turns far side, tries to get the centering feed for Berlando. He's tied up. Race for the puck won by the Bearcats, and they'll take it up the other way. Berlando knocks his man down. That was Hosak. Fight for the puck at Miami's blue line. Taken back and gotten up ahead to Gerling. Gerling will dump and change. Givens will play the puck out of his net. And the Bearcats will look to reload late in this period. Moving up the right side now, Alex Church. Battle for the puck on the right side boards, as it's already been many times this game. Bearcats come out with it. Puck fed up the left side, dumped in by the Bearcats. Lawrence with it. Turned over to the Bearcats. Puck was briefly lost by most of the players on the ice. Ended up on the right side. Turnover. Bearcats load up for an opportunity. Firing a shot on net there was Alex Perez. Cron up to the task. Shuts that one down. Just a minute 2 to go here in period number 1. Still tied 1-1. Miami deploying their already proven dangerous top line of Miller, Hartwell, and McCormick. McCormick fighting for the puck after he won the faceoff. McCormick up on the right side now. McCormick trying to feed Hartwell in front. Hartwell got tied up. Quick shot attempt there by Bell. That missed just wide of the net. Now a battle for the puck. Lawrence pinching in to fight with it. Standing back at the blue line in his place is Eric Miller. Bell takes a tumble, but it's held in by Miller. Bell fighting for it now on the left side. Down low for McCormick. McCormick back for Bell. Bell across for Lawrence. Lawrence puts it on net, trying to redirect it there in front. Was Hartwell, but couldn't get it done. Bell puts the puck back in the zone. Hartwell below the net. Avoiding a hit, drops it off for Miller. Miller back for Lawrence. Lawrence a long-range shot. Redirect attempt by Hartwell goes just wide. Bell manages to hold it into the zone after the failed clearing attempt. Centering pass attempt by Hartwell. Gets into the Cincinnati stick. And the puck doesn't have enough legs to go all the way down, and that'll do it for period number 1. Power play goal by McCormick to open the scoring. Quickly responded by Jordan Winrod, and we will enter the second period at a 1-1 tie. Stay tuned. Both teams getting set for the start of period number 2. Still deadlocked at 1 apiece. For Cincinnati, the goal scorer, Jordan Winrod. For Miami University, the goal scorer, Michael McCormick. To the longtime fans of the D2 team, this will come as no surprise. McCormick being the most prolific goal scorer of the Redhawks team last year. 30 goals as a sophomore in 34 games played, 49 points for Miami in his 34-game expo. And he already notches his first of the season in his first period of the season. As he lines up on the right wing, just to the right side of Colin Hartwell. And here we go, puck is dropped for period number 2. Battle at center ice off the face-off, Bearcats win it. Quick to dump it in, Bell with it. Bell reverses around the net, Lawrence advances it up for Miller. Gets just past Miller and held back in at the line by the Bearcats. Bell retrieves it once again, this time successfully feeding it up to Miller. Miller bounces it off a skate in the neutral zone, recollects it. And another miscue. So the Bearcats will take the puck back. Up the left side, trying a sharp angle shot just as he crosses the line. Aiden Bepko. Received by Bell. Lawrence. Up for Miller. Miller again. A miscue. Shot attempt by the Bearcats goes just wide. And a breakaway attempt for Hartwell. Hartwell's moving and Hartwell shoots. Scores! Miami University with an early answer in period number 2, just 50 seconds in. What a fantastic feed by Drew Lawrence up ahead for Hartwell. Hartwell going in on the breakaway. And knifing that puck up. Roofing it up against Logan Givens. And Miami starts this period off strong, gaining the 2-1 lead.